Alright, so this game I'm going to be playing Poppy against Olaf, which is one of the worst matchups you can possibly face, but I've actually realized that you can beat him in lane. It's very difficult, but it's doable. So basically what you have to do is you start with boots so you can keep up with his harass. You have to be able to stick to him and continuously hit him early on, because once he gets his E maxed out, you don't really have much of a chance. So I'm just going to speed up the beginning because there's not much happening. I'm helping lead pull red. And so as soon as I get into lane, I start trying to get a harass down on him. I pick up my Q because I can get a double hit in, which is going to be a huge amount of damage on him. So Lee Sin actually comes, he hits him a bit, which is really nice of him. So that helps me out. And yeah, see, I just drop harass on him. I try zoning him from creeps. He's pretty scared of me because of how much damage I did at level 1. And he only has 1 potion left. I still have 3. So this is very good for me. I accidentally charged a minion, so that was kind of fail. I could have probably done a lot more damage if I actually got the hit in on him. But yeah, it's fine. So now I'm just, he's at his tower, he's farming. He only has 13 CS. I have 18, so I'm actually ahead of him, which is really good against Olaf. So I stun him, and I just pick him off right there. I didn't even have to use Ignite. So basically the way you play this matchup is you play extremely aggressively, and that's the only way you can win. If you let him get past level 5 or 6, you don't really stand much of a chance. So heading back to lane, I do have my Philosopher's Stone now, which is really nice. And he's at 15 CS. I have 20, and I still have this huge creep wave here, so this is really good. I'm very far ahead. I don't even bother with more points into W, because I need the damage from Q. I need as much damage as possible early on. If I can't harass him out lane, I don't really stand a chance later. So I just keep chasing him. I'm willing to give up CS for this. Like, even if I have to drop maybe like 3 or 4 CS just to keep him away from me, I will do it. It is worth it. Because as long as I stay ahead of him, it doesn't really matter like how much I miss out on. Because I do scale very hard. So here I just go in and dive him. I have my ultimate. He is only level 5. So I know he didn't have his ultimate up. I push him back out, I Q him, and he just drops. So right now I'm very, very far ahead. I even decided to pick up Heart of Gold because that extra HP will help against his true damage. So now he's just giving up on trading with me because I'm so far ahead of him. He can't even hope to exchange his with me because my Q does a pretty good amount of damage, especially if I add an auto attack and my charge on top of that. Even though my charge doesn't do that much damage, it's still something. And every little bit of damage counts against Olaf. So I tried charging him into a wall. It's slightly off, and I just decided to, use my Q on him instead. Right now, not much seems to be happening. Olaf seems to have gone back. He's at 30 CS. I have 60. I have double his CS and I have 2 kills up on him. This is huge. Like, especially in a matchup that does not even remotely favor your champion. This is very good. So I just continuously drop Qs on him when I get the chance. He goes up for last hits, I just use Q. Q, Q, Q over and over and over until he drops down low enough that I can dive him. So he is dropping pretty quickly. He's at half health, but I see Maokai. He was over here, so I just back off. But since Maokai went middle, I decided to go back to mid. I go back to my lane. So I was actually trying to Q him there, but he used his E and attacked me instead. So over here I just dive him and easily pick up the kill. So I'm backing off. I have enough for my machine. This makes an even bigger difference because now I can harass them that much better. So I see that my teammates are here, and we decided to pick up their blue. So this is really good for our team. And yep, so I'm basically zoning Olaf now. Quite a turn of events. He's basically resorting to using his Q to last hit creeps. So he's going to miss a lot of CS this way. And he really doesn't have a choice because I do so much damage to him. Like, I easily drop 300 HP right there in one shot. Charge a creep, Q him. So right now, not too much is happening. Just farming, staying ahead of Olaf pretty much. So Mordekaiser's actually here. I see that Olaf comes down. They tried to tower dive him, and then Decent died, but fortunately we're able to chase down Sona here. I notice my ghost is coming up, and I use it, and I just chase down Sona. She has no chance to get away. I do too much damage right now. So just running around, picking up farm. I have enough for my age now, but I choose not to get it. I actually go for cooldown reduction boots because in this game, there's not that much damage going around. It's going to be all Graves, pretty much. Against Olaf, having extra armor doesn't really help that much. And against Graves, I could pick up Ninja Tabby, but I figured the extra damage from Lucidities would be better because being able to have extra cooldown reduction lets me use my W more, lets me use my Q more, my ult is more often, and it's just overall very good. So here, I try picking off Graves. Unfortunately, he just jumps over the wall and he gets away. I was hoping that his cooldown would be up, but it wasn't, so that's too bad. So now we're just picking up a free dragon because they can't really contest it right now. So I decided, oh, they're going for blue, so we decided to go check out their blue. Unfortunately, I don't believe we got it. So now I'm just, bothering Olaf some more. I have 2,000 HP. He can't easily push me out of lane. I do about as much damage as he can do to me. So right now, if we trade, it's pretty much even. Yeah, I tried charging creeps to get to him, but he's playing very passively now because he realizes that I can beat him in a one-on-one fight. So here we go dive in. Decide to back off, too risky. And the enemy team is pushing. Because Mordekaiser died, we can't really defend this that well, especially because their team is a lot stronger in the team fight than ours. And we back now to hold them off. We decided that Baron might be a good idea, but I don't think it was a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea right now. They're all up, and we do see Graves bottom. So this is a chance. So we do start it. Unfortunately, they all start moving up. So we just start backing out because we don't want to fight them. Corki's extremely low. I'm at half health. And it's just not a good idea to fight with Baron attacking us from behind. So we easily get out. We just run upwards. They can't really do anything. We're still around, so they don't even try Baron. It's too risky for them. I pick up my Trinity at about 22 minutes, which is, pretty reasonable. Not extremely good. I actually chase down, ghost in, ult Graves, and kill him easily. And Mordekaiser gets the ghost, which is huge for us. So now I'm just chasing down Sona, because I can. She ults. I chase her down. I charge a creep to get closer, and then I just finish her off. So now we're doing Baron. Not much they can do to stop us. I do decide to chase out Morgana because I don't want a random soil to pick up Baron. That would just be terrible. So I just back off now. So we decided to run. I actually do catch Graves right here because he tried to go for Corki. I do a huge amount of damage to him, but unfortunately he flashes the last missile from Corki, which would have killed him. So we back off. Right now would be a really good chance for us to push. We're much stronger than them, even though Graves has a ton of kills and Corki is not that strong. We should be able to win a team fight. So right now I'm just pushing out the top lane because I can and nothing's really happening. I pick up my Village Water, which is really good for me because I can chase down anyone pretty much. And then I drop a ward here. I want to come in from behind. I ultimate Morgana to see if I can push her out of the fight. She actually ults just me. This happens a lot. This is really good to do against Morgana. It's very effective. And I just stun Graves against the wall. Lee Sin Qs him, and we easily pick him off. So team fight should go in our favor. We have 2 down. Morgana is using Zanya's, so not much I can do about that. I do a lot of damage to them. Unfortunately, I don't believe we can chase them down. It's very close though, so maybe. Stun Zona, she flashes away, and I believe she lives. Yeah, she lives with almost no HP. We decided to take down the inhib. So right now we have a pretty good lead. I'm 6-0-3, and the rest of my team's doing fairly well. It's just the only problem we have is Graves right now. He's very powerful. We should not have stayed here. This was kind of a game throw on our part, because they had a lot of stuff up, and we were in no good position to fight them. So they easily just clean us up right here. So that's probably not a really good call on our part. So Mordekaiser's staying here for some reason. Not really sure why. Should have probably just ran out, but yeah, he gets caught here. He has a ton of damage to Graves, but he still dies. It's too bad. So now we're not in a really good spot because Graves is insanely strong and our AD carry isn't even close to that. So we see that their blue's up, so we decide to go for that. Keeping blue off of Morgana is really nice. So we easily pick that up, and we decide to go for top. I decided to go by QSS, so my team's just, holding out right here. Not much for them to do while I'm away. We decided to, push middle, because they're all top, they have to rotate down here. And then, after we show ourselves in mid, we just take bottom tower for free. There's nothing they can do about this. So Baron's about to spawn, so we decide to go to Baron. And they're chasing us. They know what we're trying to do. But we have middle pushing in, so that's really good. And yeah, there's like a team fight about to happen probably. Yeah, so we start Baron and they are all coming up. So we have to turn around and fight them. So I see Maokai here. I actually stunned Maokai into a wall. And let's see what happens. Mordekaiser explodes. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I have Olaf ulted, but I can't really do anything about him. I kill Maokai and just run. So running. I ignite off on me and I QSS it off. It would have killed me if I didn't use my QSS. So it was very close. Yeah, I was actually surprised that we lost that fight. Not really sure what happened. Basically, Mordekaiser exploded and it went downhill from there. So I just pick up a free dragon because I can solo it. And we get blue. Corki takes it, actually. I just had to go bottom. I really want my Gunblade because it'll help me a lot in team fights. So I'm just farming. Unfortunately, I believe I have to go mid because the entire team is there. Don't really want to do anything. So I want to go by. And I actually don't. I just get mana back. And they're pressuring our middle. So this is going to be tough for us because Graves has Guardian Angel, which makes him extremely hard to kill. I don't even think I can focus him down at this point because he's so strong. He can probably actually fight me one-on-one if I ultimate him. But I might be able to kill him before he kills me. So it's still worth a shot trying to ult him. So they're slowly poking down our mid tower, and we have to do something. So they're killing our tower. I ultimate Graves. I start chasing him out. Unfortunately, he gets shielded by Morgana, and they just start running from me with Shurelia's on it. So I can't actually do anything. We need to kill Olaf to get the ghost on Mordekaiser, but yeah, they're very strong right now. Basically, Graves is too powerful, and we can't deal with him. So they pretty much just pick us off, and there's not much we can do. So this is probably the end of the game, because we only have Corki and Jenna up, and they can't really stop them. So yeah, Corki gets hit by Binding and just drops. So yep, that would be the end. That's a shame, but you can see how he can beat an Olaf just by playing extremely aggressive early on because he doesn't have the damage to push you out lane that early. After you let him pick up a few levels, then he can start pushing you out lane, but during the first 3 or 4 levels, he can't really do that much to you. Thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe.